Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Life in the Woods Renaissance. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. First and foremost, thank you for all the support on the last episode. Obviously, you guys want to see a little bit of Life in the Woods Renaissance on the channel, so we're going to bring it back. It's not going to be a full-time thing where it's like everyday episodes or every other day episodes, but we will be having more consistent episodes of Life in the Woods Renaissance for you, okay? So I hope you're happy about that. Now, half of you have been here for a long time. The other half that were looking at the video, they're brand spanking new, so they've not seen all of it. Now, there's 133 episodes, I believe, including this one, of Life in the Woods Renaissance. So I just want to make sure that, we get everybody brought up to speed. I don't know if everyone's going to go back and watch all 132 episodes, but if you do, thank you very much. I think you'll enjoy them. We've had a lot of creativity between now and then, but I thought what we should do with all the new folks here, and by the way, welcome to the new subscribers. Great to have you on board. I thought we'd take a little world tour, and we're going to kind of go backwards at it. We're starting out here at the GEI, the Genetic Earth Infinity, and then we're going to go back to our farm and take a look at that. So, without further ado, I don't want the video to be too long, but we've got a lot here. There is a lot to show. This is our bedroom, by the way. This is our room that we put together, and this is the top of the GEI. So I want to take you around, show it to you. These are our elevators that go up and down into the bottom. This is going to be sort of an enchanting library room eventually, and this over here is going to be the food storage room. This guy right here, last episode we were talking about the farms we're going to put in. I want this to run up through the roof and out the building and go over to where our farms are. Let's go on out there and take a look where the farms are going to be. That tube is going to run out and over towards the mountain, and it's going to latch up over there, and we're going to be able to drop our food in and hopefully send it back over here to the house. That's going to be the idea. This is the GEI. She is our outpost on this world. We've worked very hard on her, but this goes all the way around. That is the easy breezy getaway. That's probably the only place I'm not going to take you to today, there in the Nether, but that's the easy breezy getaway. We built that as just kind of a getaway. When we're done building, we go out there, we go fishing and do all kinds of great stuff out there. So that's kind of our fishing hut. Oh, looks like the sun is going to be going down shortly. That's okay, we're upstairs here. This is our kitchen. Now, we've not been preparing foods. That's one thing we slacked on, is the food preparation. We started out really good on the farm because we had all the kinds of different foods and stuff like that. And out here, we're trying to get established with that again. Potatoes is what we've been eating mostly. Let me gobble up a couple of those real quick. There we go, beautiful. So we've got a little bit of food on us, but when we get over to the farm, we'll grab some more. But this is our kitchen, and you can see it's not fully stocked. There's all kinds of foods from Pam's Harvest Craft that we can do. We've got a little overhang thing here to put our different cooking supplies on, and you can see we've got plenty of cabinet space for all the different types of foods that we can, gather up here on Life in the Woods Renaissance. Okay, and I've shown you the bedroom. We do have a small closet right over here with some stuff. We don't have any of our jewels in there. I think I was going to put the diamonds in there as well. We do have an end chest, all that good stuff. That's one place we've not been to on this world, is the end. We've never been there. So let's go downstairs. This is kind of how this looks up here. Now we're going to go downstairs to the mine and our storage area. This drops us down. We've got a full-size map up here. You can kind of see there's the GEI. We've got our little portal pads and pods and stuff. We've got a brewing pod right here. This is the, what do we have in this one right here? Oh, this is our nether portal right here. That's the portal pad. And then this right here is our up and down into this area, which we get to from down here. We'll take you out there and show that to you as well. But you can see our walkway runs out, and it comes out to here. And then we come out here, and this is the little portal, a little pod that we come out, and then we've got a walkway that goes all the way across here out to our farming area. So this is the downstairs area. This is where, I think this is kind of where it all got started out on this end of the build. We'll sleep in a bed here and get the sun back up. Let me take you down here first and show you. We've got plenty of storage going on down here. Lots of storage for all the different blocks. And by the way, this is not even enough storage for all the different kinds of blocks and woods and everything else that you can have. Some miscellaneous stuff is over there. These are our slave controllers. We could come up here and right click, and as long as we've got these things in our inventory, it'll grab them and put them in the cases where they belong. Same one over here. We've put a couple of trees down here just because we could. I believe there's a bed over here. This is Lurch. Subscribers named him, but this is Lurch. He hangs out down here and protects us from the occasional Enderman that shows up during rainy days. Is he a very good guard? He does okay. He does all right. He does all right. He's not too shabby. We've got a small enchantment station. Never had a really full-blown enchantment table or station down here, but this is the advanced enchantment table, which is very nice because we can actually come in here and tell it what we want on our tools instead of it just giving us random things. And this stuff you see growing on the wall, we've got extra vinage just in case I need it. This stuff can be turned into string, and that's why you see it growing out here. This is kind of the brain of the downstairs area. We have we've got our bloomery furnaces for making wrought iron, and then we've got a good furnace supply down here for cooking up glass and sand and coal and all that good stuff. This is our automatic. What is this, anyways? What do we do in here? This is our paper mill. If we take oak logs and put them in here, we can make paper. And this is, I believe, our charcoal. Yeah, our charcoal. Yeah. So there we go. Automatic charcoal. Or semi-auto, I should say, charcoal and paper makers. These are some of our tables for making the different creative things that you can do on Life in the Woods Renaissance. And here's some of the main supplies that we normally have over and over and over again that we're always looking for. So that's this room. In here, we have a bit of a storage area. This, we've got miscellaneous blocks. Every time I come in, this one right here always does that. But as soon as I open it, you can see we've got stairs and things of that nature, just random blocks. That goes back to where it needs to be. But we've got some of our miscellaneous stuff up on this shelf here, except for all the different tree varieties. These are down in these last two chests here. Lots of different kinds of trees. This is all our water plant material. This is bushes and shrubs and things of that nature in there. And these are the flowers. Now, that's not all the flowers that are available on Life in the Woods Renaissance. There are many, many more. But we have a whole lot of flowers that we could choose from. And this chest here is our glass, and our dyes and things of that nature go into this chest right here. So yeah, that takes care of that. And we've got sand and bamboo over here, and we've got a few extra things in here. Oh, you know what? With that in mind, let's go ahead and grab this real quick. And let's throw that in there like so. Boom. So you can see we've done some caving. We've got some armors and things of that nature that we found. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, so that's the downstairs area. I don't want the world tour to take too long, but again, like I said, we've got so much stuff down here that it might take a little while to get through it all. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode and stick around. This will get most of you caught up. This actually leads, let's go down here real fast. We'll go ahead and come down this way so you can see this here. This goes up under the water out to the mountain next to where the farm and stuff is right now. And this is our mine. We got started this right away too, but we've not finished it yet. This goes all the way down to level 6. Yeah, it does. And there is an abandoned mine shaft in between all of that. And that is our mine, where we've not actually gone downstairs yet and completed building the mine and getting some branch mining going in there. But it's in the works. It's been in the works for a very, very long time. I think we spent about 9 months working on this world, and it really did become a labor of love for us, that's for sure. We built even our own coral reefs out here outside the window, so we would have these bright, beautiful colors in here. And there's the easy breezy getaway. You can see it over there. But yeah, we added some coral reef right here, and then we come out this way. And this, of course, it's purple like that because we are heading out to the nether portal pad. So we come down our hallway. We love our hallways. We've built several hallways. We've got another coral reef out here as well that we can look at as we go by. And then we've had a lot of fun with the different kinds of lighting options that we could have in here. So we really have had a great time putting this together. It's been, as I said, a labor of love for us to put this together. And up we go, and now we are outside and we are on the portal pads. This is just all supposed to represent the nether, and we've got a double dragon, a double snake head obsidian elevator here. We've got snake heads over on this side, and we did a lot of purple out here and snake heads on this side. And this is where we launch our boats from. We've got boats right in here, but that's where we launch our boats and go out. We do have a glowstone farm out there. Yes, we do. Hellbark trees represented here as opposed to in the nether. I think what I like the most about this mod pack, and keep this in mind because a couple of you said, this mod pack is dead and gone and not as good. There's the new Feed the Beast Beyond that's available. What I liked about this one, and Zelia hit it right on the head, is it's got the plant mega pack on it. And I like the fact that I've got a ton of variety of different plants. I mean, look at that tropical island out there. I really love the amount of plants and foliage that's available on this game, the amount of foods that are available on the game, and the exploration fact of this game is very, very drawing in as well, because we go out and we explore, we run into all kinds of unique structures just out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a lot of fun to run into those and experiment with those and see what they have to offer us. Here is a brew station area. We've never really quite finished this either. We've got pretty good amount of it worked out and done, but it's not quite finished. We don't have quite enough racks for potions and things like that, but you know, we did do some work. We did do some work here, but you can see we've got some ingredients and things like that going on in here that we've gotten started. We've gotten started on it. We don't spend a whole lot of time in the Nether, but that would of course change because we do have a path that leads us from here over to our farm. I think if you guys watched the last episode, then you saw the farm area. I don't know that I need to walk you guys back out to the farm area, so maybe we do go. Maybe I take you with me. This place always creeps me out. Really hardcore. This Nether has a thing called the Phantom, and the Phantom is brutal. Here we were going to put a room in so that we could see out over the Nether. So that is something that we were still working on. I have no idea if this is in one piece, but we always have our bow on hand just in case we get attacked by a ghast while we're rolling. This needs to be enclosed to make it safe, because right now we are not safe. We are about to be out over the top of the lava. We do not have a fire resistance potion on us, so, you know, anything can happen. Those of you who are new to the channel, again, welcome to you, but I keep the sound effects up. This helps you immersion into the game as well. Oh, there's a ghast. I heard it right there. No, don't shoot at me. There we go. Ha ha. Got him. Oh man, he ruined the track. Dang it. So that's one of the things. That's why I've got to get this enclosed. Most of this I've worked on by myself. I don't think I brought anybody in for much of this because it is just so much work that needs to be done. But this Nether is extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. I also like this version of Minecraft because we can have this awesome shaders on. Silver shaders. It's really great. Makes the world just look beautiful, and it really draws you in. I mean, look how ominous the Nether is. We've gone through several fortresses here too. And we're almost there. And shift out. There we go. Beautiful. And we're going to get out of here. And the portals, 1.7.10, for some reason they do this a little bit. So they look a little junky, but it's really, like I said, with all the other options that are available in this mod pack, it's just nice. It's just nice. So if we click here, we could shut that portal off. And if we click right here again, we could turn that portal back on. We've got another wort growing over here. Boy, we planted that a long time ago. You could tell we've not been at the farm a long time. And I can hear Rascal upstairs barking at us. This is our brew room over here at the farm. We've got a few more things going on here. A few more supplies, I should say. Yeah, just different kinds of items available to us, along with 2 brew stands, and we've got eternal water sources, of course, everywhere where we need them. But we were having fun with a lot of the blocks here, and this is like our Captain America room, I guess. I don't know, but it turned out that way. It did. Then we've got more of a full-scale enchanting station in our basement here at the farmhouse. So now we are in the farmhouse, our little cottage that we built so many months ago. We actually traveled, oh God, you guys, help me out here. I want to say between 1,000 and 3,000 blocks from the spawn location to this location to build the farm, to build our farm. So here we have a nice kitchen with food supplies in it, and we've got our fridge here too with food in it as well. Nothing is too heavily stocked anymore. We'd have to, of course, remedy that. Let's go on upstairs. Let's get an empty hand too. There's Rascal. Do you have a collar on? He does have a collar on. That's Rascal. He's been with us for a very long time. We've been meaning to bring him over to the GEI, but you can't take him through the Nether. That was my intent, and after a while I realized you can't take wolves into the Nether. So Rascal is happy to see us, but we've got our bed up here, nice little desk, and we've got some extra supplies of things in here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and fill up our arrows while we're standing here. Flippers, things of that nature. There's people, villagers, out in some of these buildings that we find in the middle of nowhere, and you can trade with them, and they've got a variety of different things you can trade with. This is our jewel chest. What do we got for diamonds? 16 diamonds in here. We've got a lot more than that. We do. We really do have a lot more than that. How are we doing on time? Rascal, how are we doing on time? Do we have a clock in our bag? We do. Sun's just about to go down, so let's go see if we can sleep, and then we'll take a little walk around the farm so you guys can see that too. Oh, it's good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's really good to see you. Yeah, that's Rascal. Those of you who don't know the story, I had a dog named Rascal, the first and only dog I've ever had, from a puppy to death. And Rascal is always a part of my Minecraft world, for sure, in honor of Rascal. He was a very, very good dog. So let's take him with us. We took a nice little sleep, and things are looking good. Let's go on outside. Let's go out the back door first so you can see kind of what's going on out here. This is our little fishing area. We've got a seating area with fishing, and we've got a nice little chest out here with some fish in it. Are the fish traps? Oh, sorry, Rascal. I was actually going to go in here. Now, the fish traps are not baited, but we've got a fish trap there. This is our fish storage hut. This was kind of a fun project. Lots of feedback. And by the way, there's tons of feedback in the build from you guys out there, the subscribers. Yeah, lots of comments, but you can see lots of fish in here. We've got the eel in there. We've got our enchanted fishing pole, some chests, some extra hooks and things of that nature in here, string, cobwebs, just all kinds of great stuff, and an extra trap and a furnace to cook fish in. Matter of fact, let's have a few fish. The salmon are really good fish. Here they are, right here, raw salmon. Let's cook these guys up. These guys really kick in and give you some good food. But we've got it all decoed out really nice. Put some of the fish in the picture frames on the outside. I'm going to move Rascal out here. There's been one update to this game since it first came out, at least this mod pack for Minecraft. And that one update kind of changed the colors on some of the blocks. So if you watch the series, you're eventually going to hit the 1.1, I think it's 1.5 or 1.15. It was an update, and it changed some of the blocks. This had a different kind of green color. Sort of the soapstone here was a little bit whiter. We got a block out of place right up there. Huh, I'll have to remember that. Most definitely. Let's check on our fish and see how it's coming along. And we put a boat out here just to make it look like we had an extra boat that was beat up. And there's a little crane here to hold fish supplies. Everybody had some pretty creative ideas on here, that's for sure. And let's do that. There we go. Beautiful. A little bit of fish. That should come in handy when we get hungry. All right. Let's move on with the tour. Let's take you down to the root cellar. Root cellar is where we got a lot of food storage. This is a quick glance at the farm. You can see a barn way back there, but we'll come back out. We've got all the fruit trees and different kinds of trees here to take a look at. So this is our root cellar. Each project we did, again, a lot of feedback from the subscribers, my friends, you guys out there, on what we needed and what we didn't need and all that good stuff. So this has been a group effort for sure. But you can see we've got food and bees and gardens and all kinds of stuff going on in here. This is going to be sort of a miscellaneous kind of oddball things we're going to go in here. We never did do anything with that. Fruits and vegetables and all that good stuff. The meats are down here. We've got the wheat, the barley, the corn, all those good grains are down in here. So this is the root cellar. This is where we store the food. Stockpile it, I should say. And Rascal will be coming out. He'll come out. And this is our herb gardens. We've got two of them, one there and one here. And let me take a step back so you guys can see the cottage from the outside. Get a good look at it. But that's our little cottage. It's got some vines growing on it. We've got some potted plants hanging on it and just all kinds of great stuff. The deck wraps around the back side so we get to the fishing area without having to go inside. And yeah, then we've got a mud brick walkway with some nice lighting on both sides of it. So you can see we've got an apple tree here. There's our lemon tree and a magic tree. We'll go inside here. This is our warehouse, sort of a warehouse work area. This is our farm. That's our scarecrow. These guys keep creepers away. So you can see he moves on his own. But yeah, he's our scarecrow in here. So we've got a lot of vegetables and fruits growing in here. We have a little cotton farm. Matter of fact, this is the very first actual official farm that we planted right here was our cotton farm. The very first one, indeed. And we've got some really neat biomes that stretch out around us here. So coconut tree, there's watermelons. Let's go down this path first, and we'll come back and we'll hit the barn. You can see all the different kinds of fruit trees. We really went out and tried our hardest to find all the different trees. I don't know that we have them all, but we found many of them. And some of the trees, if they get too big, we make these baby versions. Like this is a small hecker tree. And then this is, gosh, I don't even know what this one is right here. It'll all come back to us, though, when we start playing again. We've got a nice little bridge that leads over to the other side. And actually, if we keep going through this biome right here, on the other side, there is the ocean. We jump in that. We also have a glowstone farm out in that direction, too. There are fish that drop glowstone, the anglerfish. So we have a couple of anglerfish farms that drop us off the glowstone. But you can see we picked a beautiful spot to build in. There's, of course, nothing here. It was just a big chunk of land, and we made it ours. And we've got this river that runs all the way through it out to this direction, and we've got a beautiful sort of a swamp area out there with a bunch of the willow trees in it. Willow trees, yeah. So this is our wheat, barley, corn, and rye, I believe, farm out here. And just back there where that pillar is there, we have a spider spawner that we turned into sort of a slapstick XP farm. So we go down there. So we've got tons of string down in that area there. And if you would come through here, there's a chicken roaming around here. We got avocados. We've got alfalfa bales, regular hay bales, and there's the hay loft up there. So I'll take you into the barn in just a second. We've got more vegetables growing over in this area. Instead of having it all in one spot, we spread it out. We thought it looked good across the property. This is our path. It is our path leading right through the orchard. And it comes around and keeps going. And I think we've got time for this. Let's go ahead and run a little bit. I want to take you out here and show you something too. Those of you who are new to the channel, and those of you who maybe are watching just to remember what it is we had going on out here. I'm going to go ahead and stop right here and set Rascal down because I don't want him coming up here. There's plants that will hurt him. This is our graveyard. This is, we kind of made a thing where if I die, we're going to put a headstone in. Now, I've died a few times where we don't have the stuff loaded in here. These plants right here will hurt you if you touch them. They will... They'll take some health off of you. But you could see March 25th, 2016, anglerfish, glowstone farm killed me. What do we got? March 20th, 2006, spider pushed a radio into a ravine. Yeah, that was awful nice of him. April 30th, fell in ravine twice. Okay, I do remember that. I recall that quite clearly. Radio was shot by gas into lava. Ah, yes, lovely. So you can see we've had some deaths. April 1st, shark, underwater city. That was our first attempt at exploring an underwater city. And there we go. A phantom in the nether killed me. Yeah. So, yeah, we've had some deaths. And in here, we have just some random supplies of really nothing at all. I'm just going to take that dirt with me, actually. But if we add more... Oh, ouch. See, there we go. There's stuff. Oh, yeah. What is that? What is that flower called? The death bloom. It'll make you sick. A little bit. You just eat. Boom, comes right back up again. But this is the graveyard. And we tried to make it look as creepy and kind of overgrown as we could. And by God, guys, I think we did it, huh? Well, the stuff has actually grown considerably since we were out here last time. For sure. Indeed. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're great. Okay, we're great on time. All right, let's go back down with Rascal and head back into the house again. And this is going a little bit faster than I thought it was going to go today, so that's great. So here we go, back down our path again. We've got a bunch of oak trees planted out here just for wood. Oak is what we use for the sticks and for charcoal and all that stuff. So I've actually splashed oak trees all over the place along here. None of these were here. We put them in just so we'd have a supply of oak. But you can see we've got the dark. Oh, look at the bat. There's a bat flying around out here. I'll be danged. Okay, that's perfect. Out by the graveyard, have a bat. Some of our specialty trees we have out here that grow really big, we keep those out there. And then we have compost out here too. And I wanted to mention something about the compost bins. If you're thinking about getting this mod pack and playing it, compost bins are going to be one of the first things you're going to want to get your hands on and get garden soil going, because you need garden soil. So bamboo is your best bet. Grow bamboo, and then you can keep your compost bins going, and you'll have plenty of compost because you need it to make garden soil, so you have something to plant your plants on. Yeah. Okay, one more building to show you, and then we'll wrap things up here. That is the barn. And the barn was a lot of fun as well. It's all been, like I said, labor of love. It's just been just so much. It's been very, very, very enjoyable. Let's get Rascal over here. We'll set him down right out here. There you go, buddy. Have a seat. This is the barn. We'll go in there in just a second. These are, oh God, these are, well, it says right there, hellbark leaves. I always forget it's in the right-hand corner down there at the bottom. This is our farmyard. We've got some cows, we've got some pigs, we've got some sheep and all that good stuff. Yeah, hi guys, hi. Been a long time, huh? It has been a long time. Yes, indeed. We've explored this area pretty well, but there's tons more exploration that can be done. Tons more. This is kind of a little storage area here for us. Different woods and everything on the farm. Instead of us having a storage area underground or anything like that, we've kind of been keeping things out here. So some woods in this area here. What's that? Some dyes, it looks like, and stuff. We've got an anvil out here, some tools up on a shelf, and some nice lighting. This is our horse area, and then the animals can come inside if they want to as well. We want to make sure they're able to do something like that. Let me show you the loft. Up here is our hay loft. We've got lots of hay. And we've also been storing our flowers and plants up in here as well. So we've got some of that going on. Just a quick look inside each of the chests here to show you what's in there. So a wide variety of things up here to choose from if we want them. And then we can actually go out this way. And it's getting dark, so we're going to want to go back and sleep. Yeah, we definitely want to go back and sleep. We'll leave Rascal right there. And actually, let's scoop him up as we go. And we're going to run. Get back. You can see it's not lit up on the farm very bright because I like that look of it just having sort of a tranquil feel to it as we go. I guess we have one more building to show. That would be the workhouse. Let's go on here and take a quick snooze. There we go. Quick sip of my coffee here. And just so some of you know, this was the very first modded pack I ever played. Rascal, we're going to leave you right there, buddy, okay? This is the first mod pack that I ever played on Minecraft. Prior to this, it was always vanilla and just vanilla. But I'd seen this, the very first version of Life in the Woods Renaissance, and I was like, wow, I really love the way that looks, just because it gives you such a sense of being out in nature that we started this Let's Play, and it worked out really well. It brought a lot of folks to the channel. A lot of great people came to the channel. This is a workstation down here, too. We've got our chisels, and you can see the iron and the wrought irons, glass, and some wood and things of that nature in here. And then if we get down here, well, let me show you first. We've got a staircase that goes down to the mine. Sometimes we're surprised by slime down here. We'll see if we've got any surprises this time. And we have a high-speed rail to get us up and down from here as well. Boom. Sometimes there's a slime down here. This is our branch mine. This room is just a big room. That's all it was just a big room. We've got this, of course, on display. We found that gold block, so I thought this would be a good place to display that. In here, we have storage, each behind its own little garage door. We've got stone and stuff in here, and all the good things, you know. And then some of these have nothing in them yet. We've not done anything with these. We still have room and space for all kinds of stuff, but yeah, you can see we've got quite a bit of material. There's a bunch of mud blocks and stuff like that. We've got extra mine carts. Nothing in there. Some of the specialty metal blocks and things of that nature there, and some different kinds of stone, cobblestones. In here, different bricks that we've made, that we've got some extras and never used, and so on and so forth. So there's that. Let's go on in here. And this is the branch mine. We're at level 6 down here. So I believe we're at level 6, right? X, Y. Yeah, Y is 6. Yeah, we're on level 6 right here. And I believe really the only place we've done any branch mining so far is right here. These go way down. I mean, this tunnel alone, I think, is the only one I have dug. And it gets us way the heck down there, and we've picked up tons of material out of that there. I can't remember quite what's back here. I know there's a cave in one of these areas here, but maybe this is it here? Yeah, there's a cave back in here that we wound up bumping into and getting a bunch of material out of. So, yeah, and then we've got an obsidian source here, too. So, yeah, this is kind of just, yeah, just a cave. Just a cave. But, yeah, so this is our branch mine. And it's been pretty handy. Been pretty darn handy. And that, I do believe, shows you everything. The other things we talked about doing was, of course, working on the nether and getting a quality kind of nether hub set up. So we have, just a place when we go into the nether, we're safe. Here's where we do all of our smelting and cooking and things like that, right there. And then you can see we've got some shelves here with different things on them as well. And then it's just so many varieties of things you can build with this mod pack that it just really really appealed to me. And I love nature. I love being outdoors and stuff. And this game really allowed me to let my imagination go crazy. And I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of the GEI. Yeah, the GEI. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful place. And we'll bring it back. And I understand why some of you think this is it's an older pack, but it just speaks to me more. I'm not a big mechanical guy, so nature stuff really does it for me. It really does. So I hope you understand that. Hope you do. Hope you'll join us. I really do. And understand that, different forms of Minecraft for different people, right? I mean, it's just, whatever blows your skirt up, right? So I hope you enjoyed our quick little world tour. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.